Something that comes up quite regularly is that what should I eat before training, after training, and potentially during training? Now, let's just go for the pre and post training here. The answer essentially is food. People get worried about what I should have, need to have some special formula, but food is going to be the answer. You want to have a good meal which fuels you, fuels your training in order to get you from the start of the session to the end of the session without really digging into recovery so much you can't recover for the next session. So getting carbohydrates in there are going to be good for you for your session. Yes, if you look at the other videos, where there is going to be times when you train low at different methods of doing this, but essentially having carbohydrates for your session is going to allow you to perform as optimally as possible. So maybe it's a morning session, getting oats in, protein, some peanut butter maybe for a little bit of fats, even some fruit in there. Now you don't want to have too high fiber, so it's sitting in your stomach, and if you are going early, you want to be eating a good 60-90 minutes before a session. Remember, on race day you are going to want to have your breakfast. So if your race starts at 7 o'clock and just because you train at 7 you're like, oh, I'll get up at 6:30 and just go straight out. Try some sessions by getting up at 5:30 and having your breakfast then. Trust me, you'll thank me when it comes to race day. Post-workout, again, getting some good carbohydrates in there. Try and keep it a little bit lower fat, but getting carbohydrates in there, protein, even getting a recovery shake in with some fruit is going to be great for you. There doesn't have to be rocket science. Like, it doesn't have to be an in-depth video for me to tell you what to have pre-workout and post-workout. It goes with weight training, it goes with endurance. You want foods that are going to fuel your recovery, fuel your training for the next session. So getting these foods in are going to be vital to help you with your performance and your recovery. Again, it goes for what should I cook? Now, when I do plans for people, it will put in like the single ingredients. Chicken, beef, turkey, fish, whatever you want to have in there. Potatoes, sweet potatoes, rice, oats, different carb sources. Now, you add different spices. It isn't a case of just having those. Add the spices. What I've just done is I've just cooked like 400 grams of lean beef, like chunks of beef. Chopped up a courgette, chopped up an aubergine, put loads of mixed herbs on it, add cumin, add chili powder, and add some chopped chilies. Like, literally, that is a really tasty meal. So if you're stuck for ideas, add loads of spices. If it's chopped tomatoes, that's cool, add these in there. People worry and think food has to be boring, but it really doesn't. Obviously, I would recommend that post-workout, because if you started having loads of meat and things before a workout, you might be a little bit full up. If it's in the evening, then maybe have it for lunch. But honestly, real food is going to be your answer here.